Hey boot campers, my name is Jennifer Horn, and today's topic is about getting out of your comfort zone. So I'm going to share with you some of my strategies, and hopefully by the end you will have a few takeaways that you can get out of that comfort zone that, yes, is so comfortable, but if you get out of it, and I promise you, if you use some of the strategies that I'm going to share with you today, you can find the magic outside. Here's a little graphic. I'm sure you've all seen this before. But our wonderful and comfortable little comfort zone. But this is where the magic happens, or the growth that you're going to see if you jump out. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is non-financial motivation. Why non-financial motivation? Well, financial motivation is usually centered around logic and discipline. But non-financial motivation is centered around emotions and feelings. And we all know that emotions and feelings are greater driving forces than financial disciplines and financial logic. I'm going to talk to you about Tom Brady. I'm going to share a little fact about Tom Brady. What drives Tom Brady to get out on the field every year and be a great football player? Well, think about it. He's got millions in the bank. He is married to a world-class supermodel who has millions more. So what could drive him to be great year after year and to want to be great year after year? Well, it is reported that every year, what drives Tom Brady to be the greatest is his anger. Yes, anger is an emotion, and that anger comes from him being the 199th pick overall in the draft. He was the 199th pick and the 7th quarterback chosen overall. Now, some of the people that were chosen before him, I couldn't even tell you if they still play or even how to pronounce their names. But I can promise you that Tom Brady knows every single quarterback that was chosen before him and where their success is, because that's what drives him year after year to be the greatest. So you need to find your own bulletin board material, okay? Find something that makes you tick and find something to get you to dig deep down in your why and discover what drives you, okay? No one can motivate you. Motivation comes from within. You can be inspired by others, but you yourself have to find the chip on your shoulder. You have to find what makes you tick, and that is going to help you grow your business. When you find that, laser focus that on your business, and I promise you, you will see tremendous growth. There's a lot of things in this business that I enjoy. I've enjoyed meeting new people. I've enjoyed going on fun trips. And of course, I've enjoyed meeting financial goals. But my driving force in this business is to know that I can be successful on my own. And that is a good feeling for me. So that's what makes me wake up every morning and, get out of my comfort zone and just go for it. Okay, so goals. Here's a few strategies that will help you jump or pop that bubble. Okay, you have to have goals. Goals are important for any kind of growth, whether it's business growth or personal growth. I recommend that you set daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, and yearly or long-term goals. Goals are super important. Write them down, but not only write them down, share them with others. Share them with your spouse, share them with your kids, and share them with a friend or a business partner. When you start sharing your goals, you'll start believing more that you can achieve those goals. So instead of saying I want to, say I will. That will get you farther. You will start working a little harder for your goals, and you'll have some accountability to go along with that. So number 1, goals. Number 2, become your own self-generating source of positivity, okay? This may be the number 2 point, but for me, it's the most important. My kids say that I'm crazy because sometimes on the way to school, I will be talking to myself while they're, doing their thing in the back. But This is a strategy that I think is very important. Okay, when you're brushing your teeth or you're washing your face in the morning, I want you to try to use this strategy. I want you to look yourself in the mirror, and I want you to say out loud, I am confident that I am going to, and then state your goal, okay? Whatever your goal may be. Or look yourself in the mirror and say, I am going to do great things today. I can find a business partner this month. I will find a new PC today. Make yourself believe it, okay? And if you don't believe it the first time, keep saying it until you do, okay? Repeat it over and over. Sometimes it takes me 10 times, but when I start believing it, that's when things happen, okay? Yeah, you may chuckle at yourself and it sounds silly, but practice it and you will see great growth. The third thing is getting over objections and getting over the no's, okay? 3 things happen when you hear a no. The first thing that happens is you have introduced the product to someone. So you have already jumped out of the comfort zone and opened up that door for a potential customer or a potential business partner in the future. So you've introduced the product. Secondly, you have worked on your presentation, okay? Every time that you are sharing the business with other people, you are working on the confidence that you need for your presentation. And as you share more and more and more, your confidence level will rise and it will become easier and easier every time to share the business and share the products with others. And the third thing that happens when you hear a no is you become closer to a yes. And I know you guys have heard this over and over again. You have to get through the no's to get to the yeses. So instead of getting discouraged by the no's, I tell my team, celebrate them. I cannot tell you how many times I have heard the word no. And if I stopped or I got discouraged every time I heard the word no, there's no way that I would be where I'm at today. So instead, I have learned to celebrate the no's and just get through them. Whatever you have to do, whatever that driving force is, just get through the no's and know that the yeses will be, they'll be there eventually, I promise. Okay, so we've talked about three different strategies: goals, having a positive source of yourself, generating positive source of positivity, and then celebrating the no's. So I want to challenge you, okay? I want to challenge you with 3 things this week, okay? The first thing I want to challenge you with is finding your bulletin board material, okay? Finding what makes you tick and understanding where your motivation comes from and what's going to drive you to be a runner, what's going to drive you to grow your business. The second thing I want you to do is to look yourself in the mirror and state your goals and repeat those goals until you are confident in them and that you are confident that you can go out and you can work on them. Tell your accountability partner, tell your spouse your goals, and I want you to get more and more able to look yourself in the mirror, okay? I promise you, I still laugh at myself when I do it, and that's okay. It's silly, but it works. The third thing I want you to do is I want you to actually pick up the phone and I want you to call some people this week, okay? We cannot generate all of our business through our fingers. Facebook is a powerful source to use for networking, but it's not the only way, and it actually doesn't get the biggest success. When you pick up the phone and people hear your enthusiasm, it is much easier to get them to agree to try the product or to get them on the phone for a 3-way call than it is through text message. Text message and Facebook messages are easy to ignore. But if you pick up the phone and the person on the other end hears your enthusiasm, they are much more likely to agree and to hear you out. So use your belief in the system and use your voice to share your business. Okay, so try those things this week And when you do the third thing, when you pick up the phone and share it, I want you to log your results, okay? Document your results and then repeat those results every week. And I guarantee you will see tremendous growth in your business, okay? Is getting out of your comfort zone going to be uncomfortable? Yes. I promise you, there is nothing more uncomfortable than doing something new, okay? But you're not going to get results until you do. So go ahead and make a commitment to yourself. Find that bulletin board material. Look yourself in the mirror. Gain that confidence and use your enthusiasm in your voice this week to do something new. Make a change, and I promise you, you will see the results. I appreciate you guys listening. Thanks for committing to this boot camp and listening to the strategies that we're all giving you. I hope this helps, and y'all have a good day.